This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You're watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Right, so I always like to keep up to date with what's happening with Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, Dillian Whyte, and so on, as to who it is that these guys are sparring in preparation for their next fights. Now, we know that Anthony Joshua, he's going to be having his rematch against Andy Ruiz Jr. on December the 7th in Saudi Arabia. And apparently he's taking this camp very, very seriously. But looking at the sparring partners, the updated sparring partners, me personally, I'm not confident right now. Listen, I ain't Rob McCracken, okay? Rob McCracken, he will see certain qualities in fighters that's going to help Anthony Joshua prepare for Andy Ruiz Jr., okay? I'm not doubting it. But for me and my own personal, because me, I'm a boxing fan, that means I know everything and I know best, right? That's how we boxing fans think. But I'm not confident, I ain't going to lie. Now, we know that Martin Bakole, he was with Joshua several weeks ago. He's now not with Joshua. Not that Bakole was ideal sparring partner for an Andy Ruiz Jr. anyway, but either way, he's going off home to Africa for a little while after having some back-to-back victories. So we know Bacole's no longer in camp with Joshua. Derek Chisora is like bit part here and there, but obviously since he defeated David Price, is he going to be in full-time camp with Joshua now? Again, I don't know exactly as far as that one goes. Lawrence Okoli is usually there, but Lawrence Okoli is not the ideal sparring partner to help him prepare for Andy Ruiz Jr., nor is Fraser Clark, who's usually there. Now, Anthony Joshua, he trains at the Sheffield gym. It's the amateur gym for GB, and there's a hell of a lot of amateurs in that gym, okay? So he could well be sparring and training alongside a lot of amateurs, which for me, I have been a little critical of in the past. For me, I think that Joshua should go build his own gym and just bring in elite after elite after elite, okay? He's supposed to be bringing in people to help him prepare fighters who are pinging him around the ring if necessary. So on fight night, that's the easy part, okay? What he shouldn't be doing is fighting sparring partners that he could put to sleep at any given moment that he chooses. Now, the four latest ones, I've already done a video on this particular guy, Tom Little. Those of us here in the UK, we know who Tom Little is. He's a guy who's between journeyman and gatekeeper. And I like Tom Little, okay? But is he ideal for preparation for Andy Ruiz Jr.? Potentially in some way, but I'm not that confident in it. Much like he's just brought in American cruiserweight, Andrew Tabiti. Cruiserweight, cool. He's fast on his feet and he's got fast hands. Very, very skillful fighter. He trains out the Floyd Mayweather gym over in Las Vegas. So, yes, he could go on and become a great in boxing for all we know. And I do like Andrew Tabiti. Problem is, he got knocked out smooth by Dorticus in the semi-final of the World Boxing Super Series not so long ago. Or his last fight, I should say. So where's his mindset at? Is he ideal sparring partner to help Joshua prepare for Andy Ruiz Jr.? Well, you guys decide. Now, let's look at two other guys. Now, let's start off with Timothy Moten. Timothy Moten, he's an American, and he's only had one professional fight, and that was back in 2017. So this part worries me. First of all, he's only had one professional fight. Second of all, it was back in 2017. And thirdly, most importantly, he lost that fight. So is he ideal sparring partner for Joshua? Well, again, you decide. Let's look at another guy. He's a German fighter, Albon Pervizaj. I've never heard of this guy. Now, he has a record of 12 wins, 1 defeat. That 1 defeat happened in his last fight, funny enough, against a guy who's only had 4 fights and only won 3 of those and drew the other one. So, again, is he ideal? Again, you guys decide. Because when I look at his box rec, the 12 victories that he's had prior to him losing that last fight were against, I don't want to be rude, but they look, just based on their records, they look pretty garbage. So is he ideal for Andy Ruiz Jr.? Guys, I need your help on this one because for me, I'm not confident. Because these 4 sparring partners that he's currently got with him, Tom Little, Andrew Tabiti, Timothy Moten, and Albon Pervizaj. These 4 guys have all lost their last fight. Yes, Joshua lost his last fight too. But are these 4 guys ideal preparation for Anthony Joshua? For me, this is where I'm getting a little bit concerned here. I ain't going to lie. Out of all the fighters in the world, is this the best that Anthony Joshua could bring in? With all the time that he's had, the 16-week camp, is this the best that they could bring in to help him prepare for Andy Ruiz Jr.? Don't get me wrong, it's not like there's a huge plethora of fighters out there who could mimic Andy Ruiz Jr. And as I said, I do trust in Rob McCracken and the team to get it right. He would have seen certain qualities within these fighters that's going to help Joshua. But can any one of these guys defeat Anthony Joshua? Can any one of these guys bash Anthony Joshua around the ring in sparring? To the point where Anthony Joshua needs to improve and up his game. To the point where these guys are putting it on Joshua and Joshua can't cope with them. So he keeps on having to come back to improve. So on fight night, that's the easy part. Because this is sparring. You're supposed to get beat up in sparring. You're supposed to bring in sparring partners who can not only mimic your opponent, but who are going to put it on you. Are these four right here, are they the guys that can do that? For me, I ain't confident with it. I want to see and I want to hear that Joshua is getting beat up in sparring. That's what I want to hear. Because that's going to put him in good stead for December the 7th, is it not? I'm not talking about getting knocked out. I'm talking about he's really having to work hard. Because Joshua could probably spark out all four of these guys within a round or two. Anyway, listen, that's my thinking. Hopefully you guys know a bit more about these guys, especially the last two with Moten and Pervizaj. Hopefully you guys know a hell of a lot more about that, maybe their amateur background than what I do. And I'm hoping that some of you guys can fill me with some kind of confidence. Because right now, just looking at the sparring partners, when he's got a 16-week camp, potentially a 20-week camp, because we know Joshua did start training early, that this is the best that he can come up with. For me, I'm a little bit concerned about it. I ain't going to lie. Drop your thoughts below. Click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you all on the next video.